Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And that one in the air center field. Padres moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And the sweeper is off the plate. One down, base is empty. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball line to center. And there's two away.
Batting third baseman.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's Manny Machado. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Conforto pulls it down, and that is that. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Dylan Cease. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
2 strikes.
And now it's even up. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. The fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Here's Betts. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 out, bases empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Maldonado makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. And it is 2-1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man on second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing on the board for the Dodgers in the first. We're back on the show from Chavez Ravine in a few. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
And there's a ball.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And it is gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That one hammered center field back there. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Next for the Padres, Trenton Brooks. And that one is downstairs. Ball 2. Still only one out here in the inning. That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now batting Tyler Wade. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Will Smith to the plate.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Max Muncy. Pitch in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Wade makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Center
highest
fielder,
gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 out, space is empty. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So man aboard, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. And that is out of play. That misses the zone. 2-2. Struck him out looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A. And now the catcher comes up to him. Martin Maldonado. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's down and away. That misses, and that's ball 3. And there's a base hit to left. So now back to the top of the order.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And downstairs, Maldonado on at first, nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Luis Arraez stands in. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Here's Manny Machado. 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the righty deals. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 left for San Diego, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here comes Tommy Edman. That's in there. 3-2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one ripped right center field. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Mookie now. Next pitch misses outside. 2-1. And Mookie takes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver. That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gavin Sheets. Called strike right there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time, and a drop 3rd strike leads to the 1st out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Bogarts now. The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom 4, here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
One ball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's
Now
looking
batting,
very much on his
catcher,
game in the early
Will
parts of this one, Boog.
Smith.
Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Laser could be trouble, and that one's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Max Muncy. Next offering is fouled back. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And next for L.A.,
Now batting,
Andy
center
Pajes.
fielder, Andy Pajes.
Fastball for a strike. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So one hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Trenton Brooks.
The designated hitter, Trenton Brooks.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And here is Tyler Wade. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game. It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Swings through that one for strike 2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Steven Kolick, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Matsui getting loose as well. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. The 3-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. One out, runner at second. Here's Mookie Betts now. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And a count 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one not close. Now 2-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. Oh, really laboring here in the 5th. Next pitch is going to be number 100. Man, you got to think this is probably his last inning if he can get through this thing.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Lou Trevino. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Right fielder,
if you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And now the count is even. Tatis waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And El Nino is stifled for the K.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Anthony Banda, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 86, also throwing. One down, base is empty. Line drive and a base hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Machado.
One gone, runner at first. Digging in, Manny Machado. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the...
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. That's inside.
3-2.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That one drilled left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And the batter now, Gavin Sheets. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Machado stands at second with two gone. He gets the intentional walk here and now a force at any base with two gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Two on, two outs. High fly ball, shallow right field. And that's the third out. No runs on two hits, no errors, and two men left stranded. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Kolek.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well, one-run game. Leading off, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Jason Adam preparing to come on if needed. Peralta, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out to short. Bogaerts throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Just missed. Left field, way back there. Sheets going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit. The Padres up by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. And that one hammered way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they make short work of them there. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 86.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now 2-1.
1 strike.
That one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Chop to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And it remains 2-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now the center fielder, Tyler Wade. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Two down, nobody on. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 2-1. Back here in
Leading
L.A.,
off for
and
the
here is
Dodgers,
Andy Pajes.
center fielder, Andy Pajes.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to the left. Machado throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Michael Conforto will climb in, trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Second baseman Tommy Edman.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Steven Kolek won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Wandy Peralta comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Way out front for strike 2. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back,
Dodgers,
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kirby Yates.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Well, 1-run game, and here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. Stays alive. Up and in, and it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive. Outside corner, got him looking.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. One down, base is empty. And that one pulled foul. Next offering is down low. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Anthony Banda appears to be getting loose. Garcia warming up as well. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Padres.
Two down,
first
bases
baseman,
empty.
Luis
And now
Arias.
Luis Arias.
Ball two.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. Out to short. Bats up with it. The throw to first. And that is that. Padres go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The shortstop takes the ball. Good eye right there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one popped to short. Bogarts makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
Ball
misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Wandy Peralta will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
So
San
they
Diego.
turn to the veteran pitcher in
Number
this
40.
spot, Jason Adams.
Coming on to
Adams.
face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next pitch is downstairs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Alex Vesia gets handed the rock out of the pen. This southpaw has been really good
Now
against
pitching
left-handed
for the
hitters.
Dodgers, number 51, Alex Vesia.
Here's Manny Machado
Leading
to
off
start
for
it off.
San Diego, third baseman Manny Machado.
And that's in the dirt. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 70, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 78, also getting ready.
That's ball 3.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The batter now, Jake Cronenworth. And a swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's outside. 2-2. That one
3 balls,
just
2
misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. High fly ball right field. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the catch. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robert Suarez.
Now pitching
Save
for San
opportunity
Diego.
for him right here, and
Number
he's their guy.
75,
Time to lock this one down
Robert
and get out of
Suarez.
here with the W.
Here's the catcher,
Leading
Will
off
Smith.
for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat
Monday.
stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. That one at triple digits.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
One-run game, bottom 9. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
I see it
Up
more
next,
commonly in the
for
sport
the
these
Dodgers,
days, but man, a
center
triple-digit
fielder,
fastball
Andy
blown right by
Pettitte.
someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Next to hit, Andy Pettitte.
2 balls,
That misses the
1
zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Up next,
Pinch hitter coming on, Hesung Kim.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Swings through that one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Suarez is just 1 strike away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Maldonado to first. In time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.